Hi. Um, my name is James. I'm kind of new to this. This is my first video. Um, and I just wanted to get on and explain my views on some of the stuff I've seen on YouTube. From a lot of speculation of, the new Gt500 and just my views on it. Now, my views are that, it's going to be a good car. And as I said, it's because it's going to have to compete with the ZL1. It's going to have to compete with the Z28 and the Hellcat and the Demon and, obviously the Corvette and all that. So right off the bat, and as long as this has been taking for them to come out with it, it's got to be something. And they're not releasing anything. So it's going to be something big, Now I do have sources that are very credible, and now there's a lot of speculation that it might be the Coyote 5-liter twin turbo setup or a 5.2 liter twin turbo setup. And there's other talk about a 7-liter 427 setup. Now, that's not far to speculate, because they've been so in the dark. Now, past years, they've leaked a little bit, said this, and obviously now they're not. Now, as I've seen it myself, the 7-liter. Now, pictures of it. Now, it's not going to be the 7-liter. It's going to be, and a lot of people think it's going to be 5. It's not even going to be a turbo setup at all. If you look at history, it's always been a supercharged. Now, for them to go from a supercharger to, let's say, a twin turbo or EcoBoost now would just, to me, it would just kind of ruin, almost kind of taint the name a little bit, because it should be supercharged. This is what it's always been. But I don't blame people for thinking that. And from what I know, it's not even going to be the 5-liter. It's going to be the 5.2 liter Voodoo out of the GT350, and it's going to be very similar to the GT350. It's not going to be a drag car anymore. It's going to be a track car. It's not going to be a flat plane crank. It's going to be 5.2, but it's not going to be flat plane. It's going to be a regular crank. Now, it is going to be supercharged. And from what I hear, it's going to be an Eaton supercharger. Now, how the Hellcat has a supercharger with the heat exchanger on top, the chrome piece, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's heat exchanger. That's going to be real. That's not going to be that, but the heat exchanger is going to be on top like that. Now, right now, they're pushing around 7. From what I hear, 680 to 700 is, just a simple. That's not even really getting into trying to get the power out of it. And it's a pretty good motor to start with. Now, the rumors of the 7-liter, they are true. They are going to be coming out with a 427 7-liter. Now a lot of people think, and just from videos that I've seen online, and I've also seen a picture of this, that is going to be a single or dual overhead cam, you know, fully aluminum. That's not the case. It's going to be like a mixture. It's going to be kind of like the 6.7 liter block. It's not going to be all aluminum, but it's not going to be cast iron. It's going to kind of be a mixture of alloys. So it's not going to be too heavy, but it's going to be extremely light. Because it can't be all aluminum, because it's got to be strong. And you're talking about a big engine. It's not going to be an overhead cam anymore. It's going to be a push rod. Now, they used to be years ago. They haven't in a long time. But it's going to actually be a push rod engine. Now, a lot of people think maybe that might go in the Mustang. That's not what's going to go in there. Now, from what I heard, they're going to take one and they're going to direct inject it and put it in a Mustang for a test to see what it will do. And that would be awesome. But the engine is going to be built to go in that. I'm assuming the 250s and 350s, because they said it was going to go in a truck. So I'm assuming a 250 and 350 to replace the V10 Triton. And it's going to put more power out and more torque, a lot more torque, and be better on gas. Now, and then the V10 will be discontinued, and that's a great option. But yes, it's going to be a good motor. But yes, it's going to be a 5.2 supercharged, from what I hear, an Eaton supercharger. And right now they're already pushing 700, 680 to 700. So you already know they're going to surpass the Hellcat. When they come out, they're going to come out with numbers, I'm assuming at least 740 to 750, at least, to compete. Those are great numbers. It's going to be a car to reckon with. I think it's going to do very well. It's going to be a very good price point. Especially, it's going to be a lot of power for your money. I could say that. So, those are my thoughts and my knowledge and who I know. Let me know what you think. Leave a comments, likes, subscribe, whatever. Like I said, this is my first video, so assuming for, being boring or whatnot. So let me know what you think. Thank you.